We got calls. Let's say hi to Marcus in Chicago. Marcus, you're on the Tom Leykis Show with Gustavo. Hello.
Tom.
Yes.
What's up, Tom? What's going on?
Not much. You tell me, Marcus.
Oh, everything. What's up, Gustavo?
What's going on, man?
Tom, first time, long time. I'm calling for two reasons. First, I want to say congratulations to your new network. I'm loving the new show. I actually just got in tune with it, but I'm happy to hear that you're still on the air.
Well, I am still doing the show, and matter of fact, every day, it's the most amazing thing. Every day I run into somebody in my errands who says, I used to love your show. I met a guy today at the Wells Fargo Bank over here on Olive in Burbank. I was doing the company deposits, and the guy said, yeah, I used to love your show. And I'm like, you do know these checks are for my company, and we're producing the show right here in Burbank. No. And so I have to do the dog and pony show.
I know you know this already, but you are ahead of the curve. And now that I'm in tune with the internet show, I'll be sure to put everybody in tune with it. I also wanted to call and let you know, man, you saved my ass, Tom.
Really?
You saved my life.
Do tell.
I came across like old recordings of your show on YouTube. Okay, this was in summer of 2013, and at that time I was in complete violation of almost every Leykis one-on-one principle. I was dating a single mom. I'm like paying out the ass to keep this chick satisfied. I'm taking care of kids that ain't mine. I'm in all type of consumer debt. I pretty much stopped pursuing any goals that I had to please other people, you know. Anyway, like, I know firsthand the transgression of those laws. And to make a long story short, I came across your show, and it changed my entire perspective on everything I was doing. So, as Tom Leykis always say, I dumped that bitch. Dump that bitch.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, listen, I spent that whole summer getting my money right and my priorities right. Now everything is fine. I'll be 30 in March. No wife, no kids, no debt. I'm beginning to travel, see the world. I'm blogging. I'm sharing my story all over the internet. I got people doing reports on me and everything. I'll be sure to send you some links.
Cool.
But I just had to call and let you know that you saved my ass and you changed my life in more ways than you may ever know.
Well, before I let you go, Marcus, you told me you dumped that bitch. You have to tell me how it went down. What happened when you did that?
Oh, man. Okay, to tell you the whole story, I had to dump that bitch more than once because I didn't get the picture the first time. But no, seriously, I was one of those guys that had to go through it a couple of times to get the picture. But when I came across listening to your show, and I kind of say this on my own blog, I call it the couch. It's the moment that every guy has on the couch. And that's why I tell ladies, don't put your guy on the couch. I came across your show looking for relationship advice. And, man, I'm telling you, like, you just took the simp out of me.
Really?
And, yeah. I mean, just to answer your question, I think the last straw was when I had to pay $2,000 in debt that this chick, I co-signed for a credit card, right?
Right.
Once I finally started letting go of that dead situation, of course, she wanted to retaliate by running up the bill. And by me wanting to keep up good credit, I had to pay for that. So, I mean, it was a small price to pay for a lesson because, man, trust me, now that I'm sharing this story, I've heard so many, like yourself, I've heard stories from countless guys, even females is telling me, like, these horrifying stories. So I'm humbled knowing that the little bit that I went through, it really ain't shit compared to some stuff that other people are going through. But, man,
well, I'm so glad you got that together because you could have ended up stuck with those kids. You know, I don't know what the laws are in Illinois, but in some states, you know, once you live with those kids for a certain period of time, they're yours by default, and you have to pay.
Jeez.
Definitely, the cohabitation law. Yeah, I dodged a couple of bullets, and like I said, I've been hearing from guys that's going through a lot worse than me. I even got a lot of my peers, people I went to school with, people, you know, coworkers. I'm seeing this shit going on left and right everywhere, and it's devastating. But like I said, coming into the knowledge of your show, and I came across your old content. So, like I said, it's my first time calling. It's my first time listening to your new show. But I'm still catching up from the old show, so I can only imagine like how many people you've touched in between that time.
That's why you got to be a P1, man. Get all those old broadcasts from the past couple of years that just came on here on the little internet project, and you'll be totally caught up on everything and anything, man.
Oh, definitely. Trust me, I will.
Love that.
That's all I got to say, Tom. Blow me up.
I'll blow you up, Marcus. Here you go. Wow.
Saving lives.
Another happy customer. Another success story. Love that. Anytime a guy calls in and says he dumped that bitch, it brightens my day. It really does. This guy's taking care of somebody else's mistakes. What are you doing? Taking care of some other guy's kids. Let him step up to the plate. Like they say, I'm more. Be a man. Step up to the plate. Be a man.
Be a man.
I'll take a break. We'll come back with Gustavo Arellano. 901-3000-TOM is our telephone number. It's coming up in about 20 minutes from right now. Don't go anywhere.
Tom Leykis, the Internet's most listened to call-in show. 901-3000-TOM. This is the Tom Leykis Show.